There you are. Driving along in France, happy as a sandpiper that you are. The gendarmes, they pull you over, they do, and they ask you, where are your snow chains? Okay. Well, unfortunately for you, you are in one of the 48 departments. Yes, there's 48 French departments in France that requires you to have, snow chains or winter tyres fitted. Yeah. In the mountain regions such as the Alps, Massif Central and the Pyrenees. Well, that's from the 1st of November to the 31st of March every single year. So bear that in mind, you see. Now, I'm going to make a right fool of myself because my friend's pronunciation is terrible. But I'm going to read out the 48, or should I just leave it in the description down below about my more sense, really. But anyway, these 48... departments requires you to have the appropriate tyres on your vehicle. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a bit of a sticky situation and a fine, and also an immobilised vehicle. You might get stuck in the snow. But if you don't get stuck in the snow, the gendarmes, they'll just take your keys away. Or tow your vehicle away, maybe. Well, these 48 regions, please forgive my pronunciation, is... Ain, Allier, Alps to Haute, Provence, Haute, Alps, Alps Maritimes, Ardèche, Ariège, Aude, Aveyron, Cantal, Corrèze, Côte, Dôme, Creuse, Doubs, Drôme, Gard, Haute, Jura, Hérault, Isère, Jura, Loire, Haute, Loire, Lozère, Meurthe et Moselle, Moselle, Nièvre, Dôme, Pyrenees Atlantic, Haute, Pyrénées Oriental, Bas-Rhin, Haute, Rhin, Rhône, Haute, Saône et Loire, Savoie, Haute, Savoie, Tarn et Garonne, Var, Vaucluse, Haute, Vienne, Vosges, Yon, Territoire de Belfort, Course de Sud, and Haute course. Yeah. As you can see, my pronunciation is absolutely shit. I'll leave them in the description down below. Because you're going to have to make sure you've got your snow tyres or your winter tyres and what have you. Well, the rules require all vehicles to have winter or full season tyres, and to have non-slip or have non-slip chains or socks. Not your winter socks, no. They're like a funny thing that you stretch over your tyres. Yeah. The cars with studded tyres, which I don't recommend because they're a bit noisy, they do not need winter tyres for obvious reasons because they've got studs in them. They grip like merry hell, they do, and make a hell of a lot of din. But anyway, feel for your steering wheel as well. Now, buses, heavy goods vehicles, without trailers and coaches, must have chains or winter tyres. And they're subject to more stringent rules as well, actually, for obvious reasons, because that'd be funny, they're they're widowmakers, aren't they? Now, anyway, HGVs, for example, have a trailer. They must have snow chains actually fitted on at least 2 driving wheels, even if they've got winter tyres. Now, winter tyres are also defined as those with the universal standard mud and snow, an MS mark on the side of the tyre. Now, from winter the 1st, though, of November, so next year, in 2024, the tyres must also be marked with 3P MSF, which basically means Free Peak Mountain Snowflake or Alpine tyres. Anyway, it's a bit of a mouthful, I know, but yeah, that's from 2024, November 1st November 2024. So, old tyres might not have those marks on, so you need to have a look at that. Hopefully they do. Anyway, all season tyres must have these above markings. And if you do get stopped, you don't have the right tyres, and don't have your snow chains, what have you, well, you're going to have to, suffer the fine, the consequences, which will be €135, and the immobilisation, because your vehicle will be considered unsafe, you see. So they will immobilise your vehicle. It means it will probably get towed away. So you're freezing your bollocks up off in the Alps, in the snow. Yeah, lovely. Not. No, I'm sure they wouldn't do that. I would hope not anyway. But they could, remove your vehicle from you and give you a fine. So, don't do that. And this rule also applies not just to people like myself living here in France. This rule applies to everybody driving in France. So if you're coming over by the Channel Tunnel or Dover to Calais route, you still need to make sure your vehicle, once you enter those 48 different departments, one of, or you're going to have to, you have to make sure your tyres comply. Otherwise, just don't go in. Because, it'd be funny, they get people all the while on this. They really do. So, most people just don't know. So that's why I make these videos, you see. Hopefully it is of use. Oh, maybe you've had a similar situation. Maybe you've been stopped by the gendarmes and they were very pleasant and just give you a stern talking to and saying, off in your merry way. Or maybe they gave you a fixed penalty notice. Or confiscated your car. Leave in the comments down below. So I do find this obviously interesting. But also, we all learn by other people's experiences, don't we? I'm just telling you what I know. So that's kind of the point of this channel. And I'll be putting up many more videos like this one. So, click the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. Because then you might get some more squitty nonsense from me then, you see. I'll tell you what I won't do. Is I won't lie. I might make mistakes, but I won't lie. Anyway, leave it in the comments down below. And have a lovely day. Ta-ta.